Hi everybody, Scott Cunningham Realty. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping in and watch this. I'm going to talk a little bit about foreclosures. You can watch HGTV and you see these TV shows. They go buy a foreclosure for really cheap and they put a bunch of money into it and they turn around and make these tremendous profits. We do some work with foreclosures between us and our company. We do, 4 or 5 a year, something like that, where we help you to mostly buyers, buy a foreclosure. But, I remember a few years ago, I had a conversation with a few different buyers and they'd go, well, the market's too hot, houses are going too high, we're just going to wait for the crash. The market's going to crash like it did in 2008. And I just said, no, it's not going to. And they go, yes, it has. And I'd say, no, it's not going to. There's too many buyers. There are too many buyers out there. If somebody gets into a financial situation, they can't afford the payments on their house, all they can do is put it back on the market. If they bought a house in 2021 and for whatever reason they've run into financial problems, they're probably not going to have it foreclosed on. They're probably just going to put it back on the market and sell it because housing prices have continued to climb. So unless they borrowed a whole bunch of money on top of the house, which I don't know why they would or how they would, they're more than likely not going to happen. Foreclosures, when you see them, in most cases, somebody died. That's a lot of it. Somebody died, maybe somebody got sick, but again, you don't see it. So what I want to do is we took a look at the numbers. In 2025, what we want to do is compare the past 3 years and see, have there gotten to be more foreclosures on the market? Well, in 2025, 5,830 homes were listed for sale on the MLS Audible Claire, RANWW, the Realtors Association in Northwest Wisconsin. So 5,830. If you take a look here on the screen here, you can see where it says REO, stands for real estate owned. That means it was a foreclosure. So out of those 5,830 homes listed for sale, 42 of them were foreclosures. This is for the whole year of 2025. 42 homes were listed for sale as foreclosures in 2025. In 2024, there were 45 homes listed as foreclosures, and there was 5,611 homes listed for sale. There actually were more foreclosures in 2024 than there were in 2025. Let's take a look at 2023. In 2023, there were 44 foreclosures, and there was only 5,116 homes listed for sale. So in 2025, there were more homes on the market, and there was, in comparison to the 2 previous years, there were less foreclosures than the 2 previous years. There actually were more foreclosures in 2023 and 24 than there were in 2025. So I was really kind of curious about that because I'd wondered myself if they'd gone up a little bit. You're always going to have foreclosures. They're never going to go away. There's always going to be a few. But I was kind of surprised by that. So if you're sitting back waiting for a foreclosure, the odds of finding one are pretty slim. They're pretty slim. They're out there once in a while, but the odds are very slim. So I just want to kind of talk about that a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to give a call or shoot or text. Obviously, we're here to help you out with any of your real estate needs. My number is 715-296-7557. Check out our new website, teamcunninghamwi.com. Gretchen built a new website for us, and it's really, really cool. She did a fantastic job with that. If you're watching this somewhere on some kind of a social media, Facebook, whatever it is, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share it. We'd really appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please go on our YouTube channel and log in, become a member of it. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, and we're going to do our best to give you a lot of really good input on there. And again, if you'd share it, we'd appreciate it. So we hope you're doing well. We appreciate you taking time to watch us. Thanks again. Bye now.